Here we go. What's it gonna be? Altered Beast.
Okay, fine.
Mr. Happy over here.
The thing with Altered Beast is it's old, Alex.
It's extremely old.
And, you know, we like old games. We wouldn't be doing this otherwise. But it's probably like the singularly most dated Sega MegaDrive game. Luckily it's 2-player though, so we can both play at the same time.
This is another game that I was very aware of. I may have played at a friend's house, but we didn't own.
I played it at a friend's house when I was a kid, and I was just like, no.
Not feeling it.
This was back in the era where, as a kid, you didn't get many games like within a year, because like, you know, no money. So if you went up to a friend's house and they had different games from you, it was really like, wow, this is great, because you get to play all their stuff. But also, it let you know that when you went to cash converters, don't get Altered Beast, because it's crap.
I don't like it.
It's not crap, really, because this is really like one of the grandfathers of beat 'em ups. This precedes like Golden Axe and Streets of Rage. We wouldn't have had those things if it wasn't for this. But
I do have to. Oh, look, I bulked up.
Yeah.
That's great.
You have to collect 3 of those orbs from the White Wolves to do the beast transformation. Yeah, I was just saying that, you know, we do need to pay some respect for its lineage to legacy. Even though it's dated like beyond recognition at this point. I want that!
Oh yeah, I'm so fast now.
Give me the thing! This is like a Smash Ball or something, except not as forgiving. Did I just not get that then?
I think it disappeared.
Can I get one from you? Oh, here we go. I'm only on the Hulk stage. You want to be on the...
Yes, here we go. B is brilliant when you're...
Yeah, you can do this like, this jet thing.
So how long does this last?
This is it now. You get this to the end of the stage, and each individual stage has its own beast. Welcome to your doom, Alex. Whoa! I'm going to go for the head. Or the several of them.
Yeah, we should. It's raining heads.
There's each other between it. 2 thumbs.
I think we can hit him anywhere, can't we? Or do you think the head is...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, but I'm trying to get these heads before... Oh yeah, don't use your B attack. This is what things look like. You do your B attack, and he zooms into the boss, and then you take a hit.
Damn it.
Round clear. Oh!
Just take him back in. This isn't so bad, you know.
2-player, it's a lot more fun. I've only played it 1-player in recent years. But yeah, with 2, it was like a lot more fun to be.
It's clunky. It's definitely clunky.
I think with 2 people, I probably would be happy to play through all the way to the end. But it's actually time to spin the wheel. Ghouls and Ghosts. Go on then.
They're coming thick and fast, these classics, aren't they, really? Should we swap controls? I prefer that one.
Okay.
The D-pads feel slightly different.
They're different.
It really does. To me.
It's just you. 2B.
I hope no one came here hoping to watch us actually finish any of these games, or...
No, random. We're just doing as many games.
Good representation of them.
Yeah.
Growing up, I always really liked this series of games because I enjoyed the fact that as you got hit, you lose the armour and you end up going down to underpants.
Nothing wrong with a bit of underpants. I've always really enjoyed the atmosphere of it, like the sort of really cartoony, spooky nature. I really, really like it. It's just that whenever I play it on Super Nintendo or Mega Drive, I'm just really bad at it. Oh yes, this will help me out there. This will get me to the end.
But growing up, I remember obviously playing Castlevania as well, and having a similar type of game, slightly, but comical rather than actually quite horrific.
Castlevania tries to go for like not realistic, but it tries to be kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Whereas this is more kind of humorously creepy in a way.
At the age of like 5 or 6, don't really want to be playing that many creepy games.
Although this one's way harder. So as a kid, I think I would have found this more intense and more scary because it's so hard. I think these hurt me, and I can't get rid of them.
I think the animation is brilliant in this game. His run animation. The effort, it looks like he's putting in just to move a few feet.
I've heard though that this version is too easy because it was actually ported by Sega on behalf of Capcom. Capcom didn't make this version of it.
Okay, they dumbed it down.
Yeah, I think that people often comment that it's easier than the Super Nintendo and the arcade version, but I'm not good at it anyway, so I'll take anything I can get. This is probably the furthest I've ever gotten.
That was quite a nasty hit. That took away all that armour.
Straight down to nudity. Right, it's your turn now.
What is going on? I can't do anything. Oh.
We're on the one handset. Sorry. Oh god, you're right,
What
right
is
on you.
fire?
I can't remember. No, I'm sorry.
It's not A, it's B.
I like how they put our difficulty right there on the screen. Practice. Just so everybody knows, like, yeah, we're crap at this.
You can cover over that in the edit though, can't you?
Yeah, what word did I put there?
Expert.
Yeah. Master.
I want that sword.
I don't know if the sword's so good though, because
No,
it's
I
short
want
range.
Did I get it? Yes.
I prefer the long range weapons. I want to, like, keep these things away from me. That was ballsy.
I know.
Oh, now you've got knives.
So what's the difference between the knives and the lance?
The knives are faster. I think you can throw like 2.
I don't like this because they're gonna. Ooh, I don't like these guys.
Oh, you can duck, yeah. Can you throw up? Yeah, oh yeah. I didn't realise you could do that.
It took me a little while.
What is that red thing? 'Cause it looks like
Like
it's
jelly
red.
baby.
It looks like red armour, but it's like not armour.
It's just points, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really punishing this bit. It's not even like the boss. And this is like the easy one. Practice mode.
Oh, phew.
If you can get further than me, then that would be...
It's so tense when you run out of the armour, but I love the mechanic.
Well, you wouldn't be running around in your underpants in this situation, would you?
Nah,
They
wouldn't be
really
ideal.
evoke the true kind of emotions of the situation.
Oh wow. Oh,
It's
here we
not
go.
bad, is it?
Oh, they didn't want to die. Okay, if I make it up the next ladder.
Oh,
make it
we
further.
vomited on you.
I was confident I could. I think it was
We got
pretty
to
much
the
the
same
same spot. This is really fun.
It is a good game. It's,
really like it.
despite the challenge, it's worth... Well, the challenge is what gets you addicted to it, isn't it? I think we'll spin the wheel again now.
Yes.
Musha on the Japanese Mini. So we are going to swap over and have a look. It said Musha on the wheel, but it's actually got a different name in Japan.
LS.
Elest. So it was known as Elest in Japan, and then Musha in the West. And if you change the language up here, you can actually make it say Musha. It will change all the box arts and stuff to the
Oh, I've
American
changed the
ones.
background and everything.
Yeah, so that you get like Westernified box arts, and Musha is here, so that's like the Western one. It's a nice option though, and any games that were released internationally, even though I have the Japanese version here, when you switch it to English, some of them become English. Oh.
Full Metal Fighter Eleanor. This looks quite Gundam, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So far.
Right.
Great. All your buddies die.
Yes, gone. Right, C to shoot. Get rid of these skulls. I think, yeah, you shoot this thing, don't you? And that helps you, like, upgrade.
This is great.
Oh man, it's tough though. These games are so hard. One thing I didn't immediately like about it is that it's hard to always tell which background elements you can fly over, because I didn't know immediately that I could go over these pagodas.
So you're trying to avoid them.
Exactly, so sometimes the scenery can be a little bit kind of confusing, but once you get used to the language of the game, not a problem.
The real
Nothing.
beauty of these games is the thing that keeps you playing is upgrading your ship.
Yeah, that's the addictive
When
thing.
you your laser starts shooting backwards or in a circle.
And also it's like you can
Brilliant.
discover like which weapons are better suited to what scenarios. Do you want to go?
I'll give it a try.
Massacre.
I quite like the fact that's all the story you need.
Yeah, I don't care what that Japanese text says. My 4 mates were just like gunned down and we're going to avenge them, I assume.
This is tough, but I'm enjoying it.
You're doing alright. I think we're doing about the same. You're playing a bit more conservatively than me, I think. I always kind of... Oh, there you go. think we got to about the same spot.
That is tough.
Spin the wheel?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Oh, it was me last time you did it.
Contra.
Ooh. Is that on the Japanese?
It's on both.
Ah, cool.
But it's called Probotector on the European one because they thought it was too violent. So they changed it in Europe to be like robots instead of people.
Let's play a violent video game.
I want to be the wolf.
Okay, I'll be Robot Man.
Robot man. Could be a robot woman.
Yep. Oh, what a start!
Oh, your little boy.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Oh, look, the slide. It's very much like Gunstar Heroes. Very similar controls.
Yes. Exactly the same. Oh, the explosions are more over the top though.
Oh!
The explosions are so big, I can't actually see where you are, or see enemy bullets to dodge them.
My arm is literally just like a mini machine gun.
My whole body is a mini machine gun. This little robot guy.
Oh!
They've just brought out a new Contra game, haven't they?
It's getting terrible reviews.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
I haven't even like bothered looking into it because I just heard it was really bad. Oh, you've got a different thing now. It's like arrows, chevron and gun.
I don't like it.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't come back.
Oh, actually,
You're on your own.
No, this is not going to be good. This guy's ace. So that wasn't the boss. This is the boss.
So cool.
I like the fact that there was almost like a cutscene after that mini boss that he knocked down the wall.
That's like
building.
there's a real Japanese trope that I love when big robots like fire lasers, and then the explosion comes like after.
Yeah.
Look how much better you've done than me. How come I cannot come back?
Oh, this is a platform bit. Oh wow, this is cool.
Ooh!
Now that is how you platform.
Was that on purpose?
I would try to move along it, but what? Okay. Look at this. Something's gonna blow up that
I
car.
really wanted him to hop in and like drive away.
There were so many bosses.
Oh, you sound very ugly.
I am hungry. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped into that.
Oh, I feel like being
It's-
shorter
yeah,
is making
it's
it
good.
easier.
In this situation, it's a plus to be small. Except when you stand under his feet.
Oh, God.
That was great.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Oh! God, this is, can you read that? Game no Kanzume.
Otokuyou.
This is the MegaNet collection.
Oh,
So
brilliant.
Like Value Games in a Can, as it translates to, is a collection of 12 games that were available on the Sega MegaNet subscription service. You've got 12 games here. Some of them were released on cartridges outside this as well, like Flicky. This came out separate from the service. This is Fatal Labyrinth, that also came out on cartridge. And then Penguin Land as well. Do any of these take your fancy?
Penguin Land looks good.
Penguin Land is interesting. Do you want to go first on this? Because I think it's a single player, and I'm already familiar with it. It's like an egg-based puzzle game. So yeah, you need to like dig holes in the floor and drop your egg down until you get to your home. And that little green wiggly line symbolises how far the egg can drop before it will break.
Oh, okay.
So you just like take it down the stage, take it back to the mama, and then happy days is home.
I'm good at this.
The interesting thing about this is that I had a Penguin Land game on the Game Boy when I was a kid. And this was back in like the mid-90s, but it was copyrighted Sega 1985. And I was like, a Sega game on Game Boy from the 80s? I never really put much stock in it. I thought maybe that was just like a knockoff cartridge. But it really was like, it was a port of this game, but on Game Boy. And it's strange to think that Sega had a game on Game Boy in the form of Penguin Land all the way back in the 80s. He always screws it up at the end though.
And his wife just turns her back on him.
Well, wouldn't you? Right, now we're getting enemies into the mix.
It would make more sense if every time a baby popped out.
And then there
And then
was
at the
more and
end
more
of the
babies.
game, you saw that there was like 90 chicks.
They've been busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what other things we've got on here. Interesting Easter egg about this. There's a couple of Easter eggs in this collection actually. If you hold down a button on the menu here, the girl's dress changes colour.
But she was in sort of pink, wasn't she?
And you come in in purple. How exciting. Don't know why. And also, it's a 12 game collection, but if you hold down A, B and C here on the medal table and then press start, you actually get a 13th game.
Cool.
Yeah, not bad. What's it going to be?
Golf.
It's snooker!
Oh, snooker.
Kiss shot. Right, what do you feel like? We should do a 2-player one.
Yeah.
Like this one. Paddle fighter. That's got to be 2-player. It's just air hockey, right? Oh, there's probably some serious grungy M.U.S.H.A style story to this, or like Snow Bros, some traumatic element.
When if all your friends will get killed at the start, then it's just the two of us left to
I'm not invested unless...
paddle fight.
Yeah. Oh!
Yeah, the fact that you get to choose your player is just brilliant.
You're going to be her Otokuyou.
Yeah.
I'm going to be 0 equals Emoko. That's her backstory. And there's your backstory.
What has driven them to play paddle
Oh,
fight?
this looks really polished.
Okay, I'm top.
I'm bottom. Oh, I pressed B and I got like a little barrier. Did you press B?
I've not pressed anything so far.
Oh, alright. Where did that face come from?
It's your face. Is it not? Oh. I'm gone.
Force. You see that on the side? It says force.
I feel like we're doing things that are obstructing each other, but without knowing exactly.
Oh, I like it though. I like this. I feel like if I put some time into this, I could learn what's going on without needing to read the Japanese. I love air hockey. I love air hockey in the arcade. I find that nobody ever wants to play air hockey for as long as I do. I'm always I'm always game for another round. And people are always like, oh no, I've had enough now. And it's like, what are you talking about? It's air hockey. We could just literally play this all
Forever.
day.
Your paddle isn't quite as fast as you want it to be, is it?
No, and I would like it holding. Oh, hold down C.
Oh, here we
There
go.
we go. Oh, boot it.
I got it.
Yes. Smash burgers.
Smash burgers. Here we go.
What did you get?
That looks like a chicken burger.
Oh yeah, it looks real nice. I'm really hungry. There you go. I'm going to eat them all.
Thank you.
That was good, that wasn't it? How would you rate it?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
9?
Yeah, I'd give it a 9 as well.
Maybe more? There's no complaint. There's nothing. I can't think of anything that I would say was against it. It was lovely.
Can we finish this air hockey?
Yeah, thank you. And we're back with more air hockey. I'd say other than other than scoring our own goals, we're probably about equally matched. Yeah, if you leave it long enough, it just slides on its own.
Does it? I'm going to wait. Oh, well, it would in real hockey, wouldn't it? In the air hockey, because the air would move it. Oh, this is great. This is worth price of admission on its own. I sense you're not as enamoured with it as I am, though.
No, I love it. This game, or do you mean air hockey in general?
The air hockey one. Yeah, this game.
Yeah, I think it's great.
7.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, game set.
7.
How much?
Brilliant.
I'm sure she's got some deep, I want to thank my family, I want to thank my mentor, all that kind of thing.
The kidnappers are finally going to release my husband. Something like that.
That was probably enough random games for one day, so we're just going to have our little wrap up now. What did you think of the selection overall, or the MegaDrive Mini overall?
I think it's absolutely excellent.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a nice trip down memory lane to go back to those games, but feel like you're not. It doesn't. I guess they are ROMs, but it doesn't feel like playing a ROM. I guess partly because
of the
you've got the
controller,
controller.
it makes it feel more legitimate, more genuine.
And I like the effort that's gone into all of the menu structure. Everything just seems to work, and it probably is because other mini consoles have come before this, so they've
built
seen,
upon it, yeah.
They've seen what's worked, what hasn't worked. The wire length is good for a start, which I know has been a bit of a bugbear on.
It's a little bit longer than the Nintendo ones. It's still not long enough for me though. I still need to pull it forward. The Retro Bit one has a longer cable where I can just sit on my sofa and it goes all the way to the television. The PlayStation Classic didn't even have menu music at all, just silence. Whereas this one, they've got Yuzo Koshiro's come on and actually compose a new piece of music. And it has learned some things from the Nintendo ones as well. There's also things about the Nintendo ones that are better though, where like on the UI it will tell you how many saves you've used, and you can do a rewind feature on the Super Nintendo Mini. And another thing, and this is part of the reason that I got two, because not only am I a greedy collector, but they do have different libraries, and to an extent there are things on both that I want or things that I don't want. And given that M2 who produced this Mini have had to make those emulations for all the games across all three variants, you just think that they would put the maximum number of games onto one and just sell it worldwide, because then that would be like...
Especially because you can change between those box arts and language.
They're there.
Yeah, I'd agree. There's a few games missing that I'd like to see. Mortal Kombat. They've got two Mickey Mouse games on here, but I always felt that Mickey Mania was the strongest of the three, where you get to play Steamboat Willie, lots of the actual animated episodes.
Of course, to me, the most glaring omission, and everybody knows this, is the Sonic 3 thing. And I kind of could be fine with them missing out Sonic 3 if they would just let fans know why does Sonic 3 keep getting passed over. There's something going on with its copyright or the licensing.
The music, something.
Something. And I wish that they would just come out and say, this is why it's not there, rather than just omitting it and leaving it there, because it doesn't make sense to just have Sonic 1 and 2 and not have 3. And I mean, Japanese Mini only has Sonic 2 and no Sonic 1. Yeah, which is weird, because Sonic 1 is the best-selling one worldwide, even in Japan, so it just seems odd that they've only had one game.
I mean, I think what's quite nice for you and for anyone else who probably buys this is there are games in here, you've already said you've never played Earthworm Jim, but you've got a whole game there to play from start to finish.
Yeah, never played it.
It's an excellent game, and there's going to be so many on here that fall into that category.
Yeah, I think we'll come back in future and maybe play just... Rather than going random, we'll just pick one and say, like, we're going to do this game. Because there's still a couple of Japanese-only games here that we didn't touch on. Yeah, we probably will come back and do more. But thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy our random kind of journey through both of the minis and saw some games that you wanted to see. We certainly saw some surprises that we probably wouldn't have known about otherwise. But yeah, thanks, Alex, for helping me out with that.
No problem at all.
And we'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.